Hey, it's that time of year where we do that thing we do all year as toy collectors and just talk about stuff we've bought. The usual rules apply. It can be anything I've bought this year, not just stuff that's been released this year, and no offsides.
7.
Dracodon! This lovely little snot fossil was given to me Christmas morning in my stocking by Katie. She was nice enough to leave me a stocking because I woke up on my own Christmas morning in the house. And inside it was Dracodon. He is a lovely little green, solid dinosaur guy. Wasn't really fussed on any of the fossilizers, so wasn't really ever going to bother with this guy. But boy, would have I been missing out. There he is, ready to sing along to his favourite S Club Junior tracks. I like anything that uses one of its body parts as a weapon. Lovely little transformation game, and now he looks like he's going to sell you a winter sports holiday.
6.
So the story goes, me and Johnny were walking around TF Nation, and I was looking for my usual Galaxy Force, Unicron Trilogy, Japanese filth. And Johnny just went, "Hey, what's that over there?" And it turned out to be a noise maze, a Mocom noise maze to be exact. And Mocom is like the South Korean release of Galaxy Force in this lovely red box with the Mocom logo down here. What was he called in Cybertron? Sideways. We like to play Mr. Do.
5.
Dipping into what was probably the best of the Studio series line this year. Sometimes I find the deluxes can be a little bit overcomplicated, and as Lef always says, you just try and cram too much into too small a space. But one that seemed to kind of bypass that and just work really well was Revenge of the Fallen, Deluxe Studio series, whatever the number was. Sideways, Captain Audi face split in two here. Huggy bear arms. When we go to the cinema, he just holds all the popcorn for everyone while they go to the toilet. Everything just kind of functions well. I did a Boxhound on him a couple of months ago. Go check it out, links below.
4.
Sometimes those Unicron Trilogy toys just show up at really good prices and you've got to be ready to snap them up. And this is one of my favourite snaps, I think, of all time on eBay, not just this year. But I did manage to get super cheap at about 40 quid. Skyfire Sonic Jetfire, the Japanese version, the Superlink version. I was just really happy to get this. I've wanted one for years. I used to have the other colour one, which was never complete. This came up and I just snappy wappied. Again, I did a Boxhound of this a couple of months ago. He looks like the Great Fox. That's what he looks like in person mode. Don't party just yet. Before we go into the top 3, let's have a look at some of the more interesting and other things that didn't quite make it into the top 7. Movie Warpath, gifted to me by Paul Bryan at TF Nation, a fellow Unicron Trilogy tack collector. He knows I love this kind of stuff, and he just gave it to me out of nowhere. Completely forgot this figure existed, and I love it. It's been on my desk since. So thank you, Paul. This is definitely right up there with the top stuff. Unicron Trilogy tat. To the Massive Ant. Beast Wars Inferno, the only Beast Wars figure I've been inclined to buy and keep. Not because I dislike Beast Wars, I just don't have the space. Beast Wars Inferno is just brilliant. He's going to eat a whole bag of wheat crunchies and they're not going to repeat on him because he's an ant. Bulkhead and Knockout. Knockout specifically for just his amazing car mode. I love car modes, and his car mode was probably the best car mode of the year. Or was it? Bulkhead, I just don't see why he got so much hate for having big square tits. I just adore the meaty chunk that is Bulkhead. And his transformation is really interesting. It's fun. And it wasn't like anything else. It's his supreme green team, always up with a scheme. From Hubcap to Cellarat, name your theme. Bulkhead was good. Like him a lot. Next up, something that I thought would hit the spot, but didn't quite hit the spot. I thought we were guaranteed a great time with Armada Starscream, as long as you liked Armada Starscream. And I love Armada Starscream. I don't think this was as good as the T30 Deluxe figure. It just isn't. It doesn't work as well. The legs just don't transform that intuitively. Everybody needs to be intuitive. Intuitively, he's not as fun as he perhaps should be. But then I still love him. I'm just being a brat.
3.
Hot Shots! I absolutely love this figure. He's fantastic. Weird design choices maybe, I don't know, but everything just works. Oh hey, he's got the saber too.
2.
Number 2, I have to go with the big guy, but more specifically, Motormaster as a robot and a truck and as a transformation and a torso was just so well engineered. He can sing me trifle. He can actually sing me trifle. I just got back from DL's and Tracy made me trifle. It was fantastic. DL hid behind his fan the whole time as well. but I could still see him.
I think you kind of missed the boat on all of these things.
Stop crying about Breakdown and enjoy your Menasor. Dragstrip was pretty good too, wasn't he? He was like the sponge finger in your trifle. I just love trifle so much. I wouldn't want a number 2 Emoto Master. That would hurt.
1.
It was real close at the top, but I think this one wins just for being so unexpected and so damn perfect if you like the Cybertron line. Override or Nitro Convoy if you're a Galaxy Force fan. A him or a her, it's androgyny in its finest form. The transformation, the alt mode, the feel of the plastic. It's just got everything down, and it's like the perfect homage to my favourite line of Transformers, which is Cybertron, Galaxy Force. Same thing. Or is it? More than happy to pay that Voyager price for this. I just could not wait to get my hands on it. The transformation just kind of takes everything that was great about the Cybertron mold and kind of perfects it with today's technology. Take it in. It's just everything it needs to be. This is like my favourite thing right now. I love Override. She's beautiful. And he is handsome. Androgyny!